The first scene of this episode, showing Onigashima floating, which emitted smoke, and slowly began to fall. Momonowski is on the side. Onigashima is attempting to create a new fire cloud to keep Onigashima from falling into the capital. Yamato, who saw it, shouted, "Fight Momonowski! Get the Homo Ragumo out!" But Momonowski's a little pessimistic she's able to do it. Momonowski said, "Even if you say so, but I can't do anything beyond my ability." Then after that, Momonowski recalled the events when his mother burned in Castle Kori 20 years ago. That time her mom told Momonowski to go with Kinemon and friends. His mother was so sure Momonowski was able to resurrect the Kozuki clan after Momo time skipped 20 years into the future. But when the Momonowski cried second King Kong near and screamed, "I can't. If I have to go, Yori should come with me." Kinmin said, "Mr. Momonowski, should you consider your mother's feelings? This is the land of the samurai. When someone has a major failure here and there, their lives will usually be wiped out. No man has ever questioned the determination, a woman who speaks with such conviction." But Momo screamed that he wasn't a man, but he was just a kid. And Nemon continues to seduce Momo to go to the future, until finally Momonowski removed her tears and went towards the Kinemon. While walking, he looked at his mother and said, "Mother, I'm gonna leave now." His mother cried, moved to hear Momonowski's words. Then the scene changes again to the future. Momonowski is back, eager to stop Onigashima, who was about to fall. Then the scene changed. That Luffy is dueling against Kaido. Kaido laughed at the sight. Luffy was able to take lightning. He thinks it's absolutely ridiculous. Luffy gave the name Gamu Gamu Thunderbolt. Then Luffy threw the lightning at Kaido. But Kaido managed to dodge it. And you were the one who attacked Luffy with his cannabis. Luffy, who was blown away by Kaido's attack, managed to hold his body from falling to the ground. Luffy holds a bolt of lightning and dangles around his body, and launches towards Kaido to try to attack him. But Kaido was beforehand attacked Luffy with his extremely devastating cannabis. Luffy was sent flying violently to the ground, but the ground that has become rubber, making Luffy bounce again towards Kaido. Kaido said, "Look at Roger. He doesn't have the devil fruit powers, but he can bring this world to its knees. Those obstacles can be faced with hockey." Luffy then sent flying towards him again, this time towards the sky, through the clouds. But when it crashed down, Luffy extends his arm and tries to catch Kaido. With him towards the clouds, Kaido tried to release Luffy's capture using Kanabu, but Luffy's arm wouldn't let go. Kaido eventually turned into a dragon. Kaido launches an attack, twisting his dragon body like a tornado, and releases a tornado aimed at Luffy, and managed to hit him. Luffy is driven to the brink of death, even with the power of his god, have not been able to launch a devastating attack to subvert Kaido, then turn to the flower bed. The residents were partying at the fire festival. They fly lanterns, with the aim of reaching the soul of the deceased. In the meantime, they haven't realized danger is coming, threatening their lives. Onigashima is now getting closer to the capital. Luffy and Kaido's fight. Kaido has turned into a dragon, and Luffy was heavily attacked by Kaido. Luffy apparently had not released his grip on Kaido's body. Kaido said, "Take off down here, straw hat." Then Kaido launched a bolo bridge that made the body burn Luffy, Then the scene changes, showing Onigashima Castle. Yugoro looks, and his men just realized Onigashima was about to fall. But Yugoro, in fact, happy because it means Kaido is on the edge. While it's in the basement, Usopp was still running from the fire. She was scared, but have faith. Things like that fire, not gonna kill him. Sure enough, all of a sudden, water came obliterating the fire to save Usopp. Then, in the second floor treasure room, shown Hiri and Orochi. The Orochi that starts burning can finally turn again, because the sea nail was blown off by the previous shock. Hiri looks freaking out because Orochi intend to take a dead Hiri with him back to Luffy and Kaido's fight. Momo is still trying to make a fire cloud, then suddenly Luffy screamed her name. And Luffy said, "Hey Momo, I'm gonna finish this. Onigashima is in my way, so get rid of it." Luffy suddenly held out his hand, its giant already coated haki. From behind the clouds, that hand is much bigger than Kaido. It's almost the size of an Onigashima. The incident shocked Yamato and Momonosuke. They wonder whether Luffy punches Kaido through Onigashima. Luffy asked her to move the Onigashima. Momo panicked. He told Luffy to restrain him first. But Luffy believes Momo is capable of it. In the meantime, Kaido just smiled at him. And that ends the episode this time. Then moved on to Yamato. Yamato kept giving encouragement to Momonosuke to be able to create his own fire cloud. You can definitely do it. Momonosuke created your own cloud of fire, said Yamato. Momonosuke is still trying his best. Talking is easy. This is impossible. Them guests out. No matter how hard I try, I can't, said Momonosuke in a resigned tone. Then Momonosuke, reminded of what happened 20 years ago, when her and Hiri and also her mom, trapped in a burning castle. Toki told Momonosuke to go with Kinemon to the future, 20 years Momonosuke, along with Kinemon and the others. I have no doubt that you'll be able to resurrect the Kozuki clan after you jump 20 years into the future. Momo was crying and did not want to be separated from her mother. If I go, you and Hiyori should come with me too, said Momo, hugging her mother. Kinemon also tries to calm Momonosuke. Momonosuke same. Think about your mom's feelings. This is the land of the samurai. When someone experiences a major failure, their lives will end. No one should question the decision of a woman who speaks with confidence. There is nothing more embarrassing than that. Momo then answered, "But I'm still a kid. I'm not an adult." Now Mun then answered again, "My lord, with all respect, Odin-sama left. You're no longer his heir. You lead us now. If I can be honest, I'm begging you to give us another chance to fight. I would rather die honorably in battle than waiting to burn to death here. Won't you give us that chance? I will. Anything to be able to draw my sword for you." Mr. Kinemon also kowtowed to Momonosuke. After Kinemon said that, Momonosuke also made up his mind. With tears, Momonosuke told his mother, "If he's gonna go, Mom, I'm gonna leave now." After remembering that bitter past, Momonosuke is getting more and more motivated to be able to lift back the glory of the Kozuki clan. I wouldn't dare meet Mother if I let things stay like this. Stop, you Onigashima. Stay away from the flower capital. Stop, jerk, said Momo excitedly. Going back to Luffy versus Kaido's fight. Luffy prepares to strike a bolt of lightning, which he holds with his bare hands. How can you hold lightning? Ridiculous as hell, said Kaido, and then Gomu Gomu no Thunderbolt. Luffy threw a bolt of lightning that he caught towards Kaido. The lightning strike was shot so quickly to destroy Kaido, but Kaido swiftly managed to dodge Luffy's lightning. Kaido's speed deserves thumbs up, because it manages to beat lightning's speed. Kaido then jumped towards Luffy. Whatever if you want to keep playing around, boy, Thunderbird Cave. Luffy can't dodge, and was hit directly by Thunderbird Cave Kaido. Luffy crashes and pushes him for enough. But Luffy's power is indeed beyond Naylor. Luffy grasped another ball of lightning and hang by the lightning. Kaido then says, "You should know that a child, in the end with the strongest devil fruit alone, is not enough to rule this sea." Luffy then jumps off his lightning grip and prepares to attack Kaido. Gomu no, but Luffy is losing fast this time until Kaido brushes back. His iron mace strikes right in Luffy's face. Luffy was sent flying into a frenzy once more, was hit by a Haki Kaido attack. Luffy fell to the ground. And because Luffy has turned his surroundings to rubber, Luffy bounced back up. Look at Roger. She didn't have the powers of a devil fruit, but he can still bring the world to its knees. The world can only be conquered with Haki. And Destroyer Thunderbogwer. Luffy takes another blow for the third time in a row. Luffy flew far into the sky after being hit by Destroyer Kaido. But Luffy still had time to grasp Kaido's skin and try to pull him up. Kaido knocked Luffy's hand so that Luffy would let him go. But Luffy kept his grip on the Kaido's skin so tightly. Because Luffy still won't let go of his hand, Kaido then switched to his dragon form. Your position is clearly visible by Dragon Twister Demolts. Incision attack and a whirlwind swept Luffy, who was on the ceiling. Luffy is in pain, hit by that Kaido's Demolts Twister attack. It looks like incision attacks are still a boy's weakness. Kaido said, moving to the capital. Lantern flowers flown by Wano residents, already decorating the night sky. Let the souls of those who are gone fly as high as you can. Fly away, said the residents of Wano. Some of the other people are getting sad. The festival is about to end. And when the sun comes up, we'll be slaves again. I really wish I could still. We'll be safe until next year. And beautiful lanterns, it continued to fly far into the night sky. Uko also did not miss his wishes. Fly away. To my dad's place. Back in place, Luffy and Kaido. Let go of me, boy. Come down here, you play Belobrid. Kaido releases his Belobrid back on Luffy. Very badly. Luffy's life has been charred once more. Then moved into the castle interior. Show floor. Grandpa Shark is still limp on the floor. Then his men asked about the situation of the former Yakuza boss. Boss Yogoro, are you okay? The entire island is about to collapse. Grandpa, you then wake up. Ha ha ha, that means that Kaido's powers are up. Here you all. think about the results that you would choose. Defeated Kaido by a showboy. Then this island will fall. And we will all die. But if Kaido wins, we'll go back to our previous lives. And died as Booter. And the samurai have responded, it doesn't matter. It's not a difficult choice. Our boss doesn't care about our lives. We all have families at home. I have a wife and kids. If Fidono wins, then our family at home will be able to live in peace. We won't be able to repay her. And our land will return to the way it was. A beautiful and peaceful land. So we don't mind if we have to die here. And we're proud to die with you. Boss Mujawarar Dono. Don't think about us. Fight with all your might and take down Kaido. The samurai immediately took up arms. They're supporting Luffy. To see the samurai happy and proud, the Karong Kong Kaido made panic. Are you all crazy? Stupid samurai, we could all die. Grandpa Yu also answered, so what if we die? Then moved to the basement of Usopp Castle. And Helmet still running to avoid the fire that continues to grow. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. You think this is gonna kill me? I will survive no matter what, said Usopp, and suddenly Usopp and Helmet, buffeted by massive water from behind, to make them dragged away by the water currents. Usopp and Helmet survived, as well as Kiku and Kim. Lemon then moved to the second floor, treasure room. Due to the shock of water controlled by Jinbe, make the Orochi free from the nails of the sea stone, which was drawn by Huri. Finally come off too. The shock just now made the sea stone nail come off. Fuck you. At least with this I will drag. You're with me, bitch. Orochi was transformed into Hydronia form. Do you see this? Odin, your beloved daughter, will accompany me into hell. Hiyori was quite shocked to see the burning Orochi, transformed into his monster form, then again transfers to Luffy and Kaido Momo. I'll finish this. Onigashima is blocking me. Get the Onigashima out of my way, Momo. I know you can definitely, Momo, said Luffy. A big fist as big as Onigashima makes the night sky darker. Luffy had made a giant fist behind the clouds with Haki and Haki. Luffy prepares to defeat Kaido. Momo and Yamato were so shocked and shocked. Saw Luffy's fist was so very big. Reach large size Onigashima. Even Kaido was quite astonished at the size of Luffy's giant fist. That and this will be the end of Luffy's crazy battle versus Kaido.